There once was a world that spun hot and cold. It warmed and it cooled as it was getting old. It flooded, it dried, it shook now and then. It had done this forever, again and again. In this spinning old world lived people three kinds: the hopeful, the hungry, the soft-hearted blind. The good liked to worry and wanted to care. The bad lacked control and preferred things unfair. The stupid, poor things didn't like thinking twice. They liked simple stories. They liked something nice. And floating around was a thing hard to name. A change in the weather, a shift in the game. They called it the warming, old and immense. Not evil, not kind. It created suspense. Sometimes fed by engines, sometimes by the sun, sometimes by cycles from when time begun. The good people frowned and said, "This is too big, too messy, too tricky, too much of a jig. We need someone famous, someone to lead, someone to fix this troublesome deed." The bad people smiled. They said, "We know who." They found a nice boy with a face people knew. He sparkled, he shimmered, he looked rather brave. His name it was Leo, the savior they gave. They didn't say fix it, they didn't say change. They said, "Stand right there, you look great on the range." They lifted him up like a ship's figurehead, a hero in front while the course stayed ahead. They set him at tables long polished and wide, with papers and panels and cameras beside. Not to break systems, not to pull brakes, just to talk softly about the high stakes. The words that he spoke were not born in his head. They were written by others who quietly said, "Keep it real simple, don't trouble their sleep. Most people feel better when thoughts are kept cheap." He spoke them as his, they sounded just right. For saying them softly, the doors opened wide. A halo appeared, though not made of light. It was made of applause and being just right. Awards and foundations all joined in the glow. The whole thing became a formidable show. The people exhaled. "See, he's in command. Leo is here. He's got it in hand." They sorted their bins. They shared the right views. Then slept through the night to comforting news. The other ones smiled. They felt reassured. "He talks," they agreed. "Our margins are cured." The engines kept running. The numbers stayed high. No one felt nervous. And here is the why. The problem felt smaller each time Leo spoke. Nothing had changed, but the panic was broke. Progress appeared, though no one could see it. No reports could confirm it, but wow, could you feel it? And feelings, as always, work faster than facts. They're cheaper, they're lighter, they cancel out acts. One day Leo stood with a sapling in hand, a tiny green promise for soil and for land. Cameras clicked, the moment was pure. A future, they said, was finally secure. The warming looked at the sapling and stayed. It never grew angry, nor felt afraid. Trees take time, so do delays. The warming had patience, decades of days. The sapling stood still, so hopeful, so small. Behind it the world hadn't shifted at all. A hero can help you feel safe and secure. That feeling is pleasant. That feeling is pure. Most heroes we like, though, I have to confess, leave things just as broken, while we call them blessed. This channel exists because people still care about the truth behind the myth. If this story mattered to you, pass it on. Stay.